McBride is now heading to the courts to try and get it back. Parliament's Police Portfolio Committee decided not to renew his contract that expires today. McBride says that decision is invalid and unlawful, and he wants it heard as a matter of urgency. Our parliamentary reporter Abra Barbier followed proceedings in that committee deliberations earlier today. She joins us now on the line. Thank you, Abra. So while he's heading to court to review this decision, there is no current boss of IPID, is that correct?
Francis, that is precisely correct. As you said when you were introducing the story, as you said, you mentioned while you were introducing the story, his contract ends today. So come tomorrow, he's no longer the head of IPID, and IPID no longer has a boss. So yes, the matter is in court, but nothing has been signed in terms of renewal. So come tomorrow, he will be out of a job at IPID.
The Police Portfolio Committee does not think he's fit for the job, otherwise his contract should have been renewed as a matter of course. What is the basis of that?
Well, they cited his poor working relationship with the police minister. When I say they, I'm referring to the ANC and the NFP MP who were represented on the committee. They cited his poor working relationship with the police minister, Becky Cele. They cited allegations leveled against McBride, which went as far as the Public Service Commission. Those very same allegations are now with the Public Protector, which he, of course, has to investigate, but just because it's with her does not mean that there's any substance to them. McBride insists that he was cleared of the PSC investigation and that basically it's a witch hunt, and those very same allegations have now just been shifted over by the same person to the Public Protector.
Well, what was he accused of, Abra? A lot of people don't understand what was the worst he's been accused of.
It has to do with his working relationship with one of his subordinates. He apparently moved her from her position somewhere else, and I think he also removed her security, the vetting, what do they call it? Her clearance. Yes, her clearance. And it boils down to poor working relationship between two individuals. But the ANC really ran with that, and they were citing the fact that they have to protect women. They said, yes, they spoke about how can we allow a man who harasses women to work to hold a position like this. And the DA did question the veracity of those claims because they did seem a bit trumped up because those weren't the exact claims. The claims dealt more with poor labor relations between McBride and the employee. Also, the NFP described him as being a law unto himself, that he was arrogant, he wouldn't listen to anybody else. That is essentially what they based their arguments on, Francis.
All right, let's quickly end with what he's saying, that the committee's decision is unlawful. On what basis?
He says it's a witch hunt. He says that essentially that they just... He also said that it's definitely politicking. It's politics at play. His big thing was that he is trying to root out corruption within the SAPS. And he says because he has now cast the spotlight on state capture within the SAPS, that is why he's being scapegoated. That is why he's now no longer good enough for the ANC. And that's the basis of his argument. He says he knows he has no right to just claim the next 5-year term, but he feels the reasons for him not being given the chance for the contract to be renewed are unlawful and don't hold any water, Francis.
All right, thank you very much. And we'll follow Robert Mcbride's fight back. That was SABC parliamentary reporter Abra Barbier. In other